Newt Gingrich about reports that he could be a leading contender to become Donald Trump's running mate. The former House Speaker was one of the first people to predict that Trump would take the Republican nomination. Channel 2's Justin Gray live in D.C. on this. Justin, he told you he'd listen and be up for it.
Yeah, Justin, Newt Gingrich definitely not putting a stop to this speculation. He says if Donald Trump calls, he will listen. Are you at all interested in being Donald Trump's vice president?
Well, look, I have no idea what his thinking is right now. I don't have any interest in the sense that I'm not going to go out and try to become his vice president. I would obviously have to listen carefully if he called. He's an old friend, and I think any time a potential president calls a citizen, the citizen owes them an obligation.
Former Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich even joking Trump might prefer Peyton Manning or Tom Brady.
I don't think you can assume that Trump, having been unique up until now, is suddenly going to become normal.
Have you talked to him at all about what he wants in a vice president?
No, I have not.
Months ago, while others predicted a Trump flameout, Gingrich was saying he could win the Republican nomination. Now the question is, can he win the presidency?
We will have a series of 8 reforms.
So you had your contract up with America, very detailed plans for things you wanted to get done. Right. Donald Trump, not as much on the details. Are you convinced he's ready day one to be the president of the United States?
I'm convinced that you and I are having this conversation in May. We didn't develop the contract until the middle of September.
From a government shutdown to a Bill Clinton impeachment, Gingrich famously battled the Clintons throughout the 90s. What advice can you give him about going head-to-head with Hillary and Bill Clinton?
Never give her an inch.
Is that hard?
These are the toughest people he will ever be a fight with. They have a record of survival.
Gingrich telling me not to expect a different Trump, but a, quote, slightly more subtle Trump. And as for that vice presidential decision, Gingrich saying he suggests that Trump takes some time. He says Trump wrapped this up sooner than anybody might have expected. His advice for Trump is to take a little bit of time, do some research before you make any decision on a vice president, whether it's him or not. Reporting live tonight in Washington, Justin Gray, Channel 2 Action News.
And an interesting point here that perhaps Trump does something totally unpredictable in a running mate. We'll see, Justin.